Hey everybody, welcome to the Tonight Show at Home edition. It's me, Jimmy Fallon, wishing you the best night and sleep that you're going to get after this, because usually when I read some jokes you kind of doze off, and that's fine, you're allowed to do that. You can do whatever you want. I'm just here to let you know that I'm just here. That's all. That's what I want to let you know. And it's almost Friday, which basically means it's almost Saturday, Sunday, and Monday is Memorial Day. And so hopefully some people get the day off on Monday. But thank you so much for watching. Let's get to some jokes here and some news. You guys, it's almost summer, and now that more states are reopening, the CDC has released safety recommendations for using public pools. Yep, if you haven't seen them, it's just a sign that says, I wouldn't. You could. I wouldn't. They're also advising people to not wear masks while in the water. I think that's a good call, actually, because if you thought spotting a Band-Aid floating in the water was gross, imagine a pool filled with used face masks. I think Band-Aids still freak me out, even if it's my Band-Aid. It's so, I can't even, and I know what's in it, even if it's a little cut and there's Neosporin and the Band-Aid, but if it slips off and that loop floats towards me, it might as well be a shark. It's the... Again, it honestly would make me not want to swim ever again. Ew. What if it's small and there aren't any children in the pool? It's like someone's pinky toe Band-Aid. What? Barf. Barf. Both Johnson and Johnson got sick. Today, President Trump toured a Ford manufacturing plant in Michigan. He spoke about the coronavirus jobs and his plans to pardon Lori Loughlin. Aunt Becky has been treated terribly, very terribly. That's right, everyone is talking about this. It came out today that Lori Loughlin has changed her mind and agreed to plead guilty in the college admissions scandal. That's right, Loughlin finally decided to do what's right after a heart-to-heart talk with Bob Saget. Hey, kiddo. You got a sec? Loughlin will serve 2 months in prison, pay a $150,000 fine, and this is rough. She has to do 100 hours of Hallmark movies. I like those movies.
We love those.
I say like, because
you actually love.
I really do love. Mm-hmm. I love a Hallmark movie. I don't even know, have I seen Lori Loughlin in a Hallmark movie? I've seen Candace Cameron. I don't know. But what's my favorite Hallmark one? Oh, it's Single Santa Seeks Mrs. Claus. Steve Guttenberg, classic. Crystal Bernard.
Crystal Bernard.
Oh, I love that one. I love Hallmark movies. I'm saying like I'm the only person. I'm like, no, like it's a bizarre thing. Everyone loves Hallmark movies, right?
I think so.
I don't know. I do.
I do.
Yesterday in Michigan, barbers gave haircuts outside the Capitol in a new protest called Operation Haircut. Years from now, when I look back at all the great protests in our nation's history, I will always think about the Boston Tea Party, the March on Washington, and of course, Operation Haircut. Well, the NBA might try to resume their season by playing all the games at Disney World. Here's how it'll work. The players wait in line for 3 hours, then the game lasts 2 minutes. A new report found that canceling college football this season would result in a loss of $4 billion. That's crazy. That's like taking all the money college football players will make this year and adding $4 billion. Kellogg's is releasing a Fruit Loops. Are we doing this joke? All right. Kellogg's is releasing a Fruit Loops and Frosted Flakes mashup cereal. Yeah, Frosted Flakes and Fruit Loops in the same box. It should be better than the Honey Nut Cheerios Grape Nuts mashup, Nut Nuts. I would eat that too. I'd eat Nut Nuts. I love Grape Nuts. I don't like soggy Grape Nuts. It's up there with Band-Aids. However, Grape Nut ice cream, we'll have that conversation, you know? We'll walk down that road together. Well, a pair of scientists say that they found 47 traits that make flirting effective. When people said they want to see the results, the scientists were like, no, you want to see the result. No, I want to see the results. You can see them. You can see all the results if you want. you want to wear my lab jacket? You don't have to. You take the lab jacket off and you put it over the person and they're on the swing set. What would you do if I sang? Hey, I saw that tomorrow Pac-Man turns 40 years old. Like a lot of 40-year-olds, he went in for a checkup and his doctor was like, I'm going to need you to cut back on the dots and the ghosts and stuff like that. Can you do that for me? Oh, I'm really only having like one or two dots a week. Okay. Finally, this is a great story. I heard about a runner who finished 19 marathons in 19 days to raise money for coronavirus relief. Then tomorrow he's running a 20th marathon to raise money for his bloody nipples. Everybody, that's the monologue right there. Thank you very, very much. What a show we have tonight. Oh, you know her, you love her. You can't live without her. 11 seasons on Modern Family. Oh my goodness. Sofia Vergara is on the show, and now she's a judge on America's Got Talent. She probably thought she was getting a little time off. No. Life doesn't work like that. We need more Sofia Vergara. We love you. And now she's doing my show. She's raising money for Kiva.org, which is very cool. Thank you, Sophia, for doing the show. We also have Steve Coogan and Rob Brydon, two super funny human beings. And this is their last, I don't know if you've seen The Trip, but there's like 3 of them now. This is the last Trip, is coming out tomorrow on demand. They go to Greece, and I cannot wait to watch that. It is like having a conversation and at dinner with 2 of the funniest humans ever. So I'll have a conversation with them later on Zoom. And then to close out the show, music-wise, from Australia, Courtney Barnett. That's my girl. Courtney Barnett. I love her, man. Hey, tonight we have a really cool thing. I know I'm from New York, born and raised in New York, but Pizza Hut has always kind of been there for me. You know that, honey. I still order Pizza Hut. I love it. It's hard to find in the city, but I find it. And I love it so much. And this is a cool thing. Actually, Pizza Hut is where I used to go with my parents when we had like good nights out. Like if I was I was celebrating something, like even I would say like graduation or something. It was a major deal to go out to dinner at Pizza Hut. Me and my sister would have a booth. My mom always wanted a booth. Do you have any booths? I only want to eat in a booth. Okay. Yeah, I'm not even hungry. Well, a booth open. Okay, we'll take it. And they would sit, and then we go play Pac-Man, anyways. Pizza Hut is doing this cool thing because, you know what? They love the graduates, and I love the graduates of 2020, and man, you got a raw deal this year. No real graduation for you guys, and no real prom, and Pizza Hut wanted to, want to make it a little bit cooler for you. So guess what? They're giving out 500,000 pizzas to graduates of 2020 and their families. 500,000 pizzas. So if you want, go to pizzahut.com/grad party, and they're going to use the contactless curbside pickup for this. So thank you to America's Dairy Farmers and for Pizza Hut for doing this cool thing. And congratulations, class of 2020. You know we love you. That's pretty cool. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do this. Gosh. Well, pretend you didn't hear that. Hey guys, it's Jimmy Fallon talking to you. This is for the graduates. So if you're not a graduate of 2020, please leave the room. Graduates, this was a tough one. You deserve everything. And you know what? Pizza is there for you. They want you to have everything. If you go to pizzahut.com/grad party, they're going to give, well, they're not going to give you, but they're going to give in total 500,000 pizzas to you guys to have a little party because you deserve it. Thank you, Pizza Hut, and thank you, graduates of 2020. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, there we go.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.